AMG One. And I want to emphasize it is not only for car manufacturers, it is also for aviation, as you can see. Hello guys, welcome to MercBenzKing. Today we are at amazing Arnold Next G, and in today's video I will show you all the new technology in this world with the future cars. Right here we have the AMG One. In the back the Maybach 100 years edition, but we are talking about newest technology, yes, with the truck. So you can fully remotely control everything that moves. This is what Arnold Next G technology is capable of. You will definitely see this in the future with autonomous driving vehicles, but also in every car manufacturer it will have Arnold Next G technology. So let me open the beautiful ring door. And I want to emphasize it is not only for car manufacturers, it is also for aviation, as you can see from the Tornado in the back. And for this truck I do have this device right here. It is literally something you would play around with small toy mobiles. But it actually feels like a GTA when operating it. So let's try to activate the truck over here. I just have to start it up. With this wheel you can steer, you can shoot to accelerate, push forward to brake, plus you can use the touchscreen to, for example, open the windows, use the blinkers and horn. Indeed, this in terms of coding is just one way to operate a full truck. This carrier, we will be operating it with this device. So let's go. I will just steer with this wheel to the left and right. Let's go to the left and let's go. There it goes. We will avoid the Maybach and just make a full spin to the left. Of course we have to avoid this Maybach 100-year edition. So let's now take a left turn, a huge spin. And there it approaches. You can see the steering wheel in action with just two fingers. Amazing. And let's also avoid the AMG One. Amazing technology from Arnold Next G. I will close the door so you can see more. And of course you can also fully brake it just by pushing it forward. Let's go again. Amazing guys, you can operate it from hundreds of meters away. This is a perfect overview of what Next G delivers for the future. It actually is a module that you can build into everything. Vehicles, yachts, boats, aviation, as I mentioned. So this box is shown over here. We also saw how they created this from aluminium. Over here you see the machine behind the steering wheel, and that means it is not mechanically connected to the wheels. It is all by a wire. Next G. So on this side we have new technology via the cloud. And this can be very handy for agricultural vehicles, for example, but also for, let's say, a police patrol. If you have multiple vehicles next to each other, you only have to operate the first one in the front. So let's say you will move to the right and left. The others will follow in the exact same way. So you can really steer multiple vehicles at one time. The same model you can see here printed on top of the Tesla. The steering wheel is not mechanically connected to the wheels, it is only connected by a wire. And I will show you how this works. First, let's open the Tesla. And if I steer with the steering wheel, nothing happens to the wheels. But if I activate the system and to release it, then an extra touchscreen appears. Now the Next G system is active and we have it set to 170 degrees because we have different levels to change the direction of the wheels. So in this way it is 170 degrees, but you can also select 360 degrees, which is another extreme. And right now you have to steer a lot for it to completely turn. But let's do the other extreme, 90 degrees. And this means it is only a small turn for you to have a complete wheel turn. You can also change the sensitivity, so you can operate the steering wheel with just one finger, just like in a Rolls Royce, or in high. Then it is pretty heavy. The slogan of Next G is, "We control what moves." And they took it very literally. So I have an app right here, Next G app, that makes it very convenient to control your full vehicle. Everything is accessible via this app. So let's, for example, put on the blinkers. And there it activates very fast. And I will now fold in the ramp. Amazing, guys. It is instantly reacting. And literally anything that is controllable in this caddy, you can activate with this app. Even driving. There the door closes. And open and fold out the caddy ramp again. You can even put it into drive, reverse or park, and you can also press the honk. So let's close all the windows with just one press of a button, and we will go inside to show you the voice control. To activate the voice command, you have to activate it with your voice. In total there are more than 7 different languages, but this dummy right here is set to German. So let's try it. Sprachsteuerung aktivieren. And there we see the voice logo. Now you can say, blinker links an. Amazing. Blinker aus. Blinker rechts an. Blinker aus. You can also increase the sound, the volume of the radio. Radio lauter. With this new control system you can change everything. For example, at drive you can change the wipers, the horn. You can also accelerate, decelerate and set your tempo mode, cruise control. That's amazing with the voice control. But now check this out. You can get the ramp out and then the suspension will also lower, so that it's very easy to just wheel inside. Amazing. So let's get the ramp back inside, and then the door will also automatically close.
So right now we are on a test bench. The target of this test bench is also to simulate the safety functionalities. For instance, I move the steering actuator right now, and it doesn't matter what kind of signal or failure or whatever it happens, the system is still operational. That means fail safe and fail operational. You have the control at any time, even it's a drive-by-wire system. So do me a favor, I move the steering and you simulate a failure by removing one of those pins. And exactly, so and then add another one, take the top one, for instance. And you see, you take off or you interrupt the connection. The system is still operational, but it is highlighted. It is, you can see the LEDs, the arrow LEDs. You can hear the sound, but the system is still operational. And that's the highest safety level we reached with that system called ASIL-D. That's based according to the ISO 26262 norm, based on the mother norm 61508.
So guys, thanks for watching MercBenzKing. I hope you liked the video here at Arnold Next G with this fascinating technology. And let me know guys if you want to see more parts with crazy control over everything that moves. Hope to see you guys next time. Bye bye.